In Malaysia, stories of snatch thefts and burglaries are nothing new. But more recently, a new kind of robbery has been making the headlines. Police say Malaysia's wayside robbers have now graduated to robbing restaurants and open-air eateries, especially those along highways, so they can make a fast getaway. KiniTV speaks to Petaling Jaya Police Chief ACP Arjunaidi Mohamed about the crimes in the area and his response to calls for greater police presence in the district.
Do you have a number maybe of how many of these restaurant or open spaces robberies have been?
From January to June, around about 20 cases. In actual fact, of course, I got to accept the fact that there are so many cases that might not been reported. Yes, we accept that fact. But based on statistic, comparatively, last year and this year, there's not much different. Just a slight increase, but not much different. The only thing from time to time, this criminal, they are getting more violence. This is our main problem.
You said they're becoming increasingly violent. So, how so? I know they've been bringing parangs and all that, but have they actually attacked anybody so far?
Sometimes yes. But in actual fact, they attack just to ensure that the victim will surrender everything, just to stun the victim, and of course psychologically when they got shocked, they will surrender everything. So, for example, they slash maybe one of them. So once they saw the blood, everybody will get panic and they will surrender everything. That's it, the style. In actual fact, we did do a lot of arrests. Yes, we do a lot of arrests from last year, this year. We do a lot of arrests. Even for the last 1 week, we do few arrests, and they are the same person that we have been arrested before. After we charge, back to the street again, and they do the same thing, and we arrest. So this is our problem, main problem.
So these shop lot owners that I was talking to, they said that at one point the police increased their surveillance of the area and was there, I think, for a certain period a few months ago, and then after that it sort of died down a bit, and then they feel that's why the incidences have risen again, and they feel that there needs to be greater police presence in this area. Do you agree with that? What's your response?
Okay, I did agree part of it. Of course, we do our prevention according to the cases, to our statistic, based on the cases happen in the area. At one time, of course, for example, we did give our concentration on this Taman Megah area. There's a lot of eateries there. Then, of course, zero. I think for about a few months, zero. Nothing happened. And of course, when this area, when it's not happened within this area, doesn't mean it will not occur anywhere else. So when it's happened somewhere else, so of course, we don't have any choice but to at least give a little bit concentration to the other area. So when we change to this area, they came back to this area. Okay? Because the crime normally you change. They also study our MO, and when we study their MO, they also study our strategy, of course.
Do you agree with their sentiment, though, that the shop lot owner sentiment that they feel that the police is under-resourced to deal with crime in the PJ area, or do you agree with that?
No, not to say under-resourced, but sometimes we give the concentration, and that's why I told Danny that day, we got to have a dialogue. I mean, not to have open dialogue, but among the association, especially, we got to have ways of communication, whereby from time to time we got to sit down together and discuss. I did give suggestion to them to put something for them to give warning. I mean, whether they can put alarm, whereby they can trigger the alarm during when this thing happen. They just trigger the alarm, so everybody, not only in that particular premise, but their neighbors also know that this thing happened at that premise.
And in terms of like a customer, so if you're going to eat, is there any advice like don't go out after a certain time or don't sit to? Is there any
No,
tips?
we should give our citizens they got to feel free to enjoy their life, of course, and it's our job to ensure their safety. But when I say it's our job, doesn't mean that only the police personnel who will ensure their safety. We got to think about this together. I mean, the police department, police generation, and also the restaurant owner and everybody. And at the same time, of course, the local council also got to think about this.